In the previous video, you have learnt about the physical properties and chemical properties of carbon and the respective compounds. In this, you're gonna learn some special or the important carbon compounds, that is ethanol and ethanoic acid. So first we'll just see what is this ethanol. Okay. So ethanol is nothing but ethane with a functional group alcohol, which together combines and forms ethanol or ethyl alcohol. The molecular formula of ethanol is C2H5OH. Here OH is the functional group. Now we'll just see what is this ethanol. Since the functional group is alcohol, so this ethanol acts as an alcohol. So this ethanol is a colorless liquid with a pleasant smell. It is a colorless liquid with a pleasant smell, and it is soluble in water at any proportion. It is soluble in water in any proportion. The structure of this ethanol is CH3CH2OH, or in simple words they will write it as C2H5OH as the molecular formula. Okay. So now we'll just see what are the uses, and then we'll just see the types of reaction or what are the reactions of this ethanol. So this ethanol is used as a coolant, and as well as it is a alcoholic drinks. It is used in alcoholic drinks, and it is also used as a disinfectant, and in medicine also this ethanol is used, but a small amount of ethanol. Okay. So like syrup, okay, cough syrup and all makes use of this ethanol, but consuming more number of ethanol is not good for health. Or suppose if a person consumes more number of ethanol, so what are the effects that specific person experiences? Okay. So when more number of this compound is consumed, it gives dizziness, lack of coordination, mental confusion, and also slows down the metabolic rate and depresses the central nervous system. Okay. So these are the effects of this ethanol when consumed in large number. The same way we have methanol, which is more dangerous than ethanol. So methanol is more dangerous than ethanol. Suppose if we consume ethanol, okay, what happens is it damages the liver. Okay. So how we can experience, how I can explain is, when you just take an egg and if you just break it and place it on a pan, what happens? You could see that the liquid slightly turns, the colorless liquid slightly turns into a white color, and you could observe some change in the egg. Okay. The same way the liver is also affected when you consume ethanol. Okay. So now we'll just get back to the what are the reactions ethanol. Okay. So we'll just see the reactions of ethanol with the substances. Okay. So in that, the first reaction is when ethanol reacts with sodium, what happens? When this ethanol reacts with sodium, here one hydrogen, okay, that is the in OH, in hydroxide, the hydrogen is displaced by sodium. This hydrogen is displaced by sodium from the hydroxyl group. Okay. Here just remember, when ethanol reacts with sodium, that is the sodium displaces hydrogen from hydroxyl group and forms sodium ethoxide by the liberation of hydrogen. Okay, so with the liberation of hydrogen, so generally how they will represent ethanol, that is 2C2H5OH plus 2Na gives rise to 2C2H5ONa plus H2. In this, the hydrogen is liberated. Okay, so now we'll just see another reaction. Okay, now we'll just see another reaction when ethanol is reacted with hot concentrated H2SO4. Okay, when this ethanol reacts with the concentrated H2SO4, it gives rise to an unsaturated hydrocarbon. Actually here ethanol, here all the thing is in a single bond. Okay, here the carbon has a single bond. When it is reacting with the hot concentrated H2SO4, what happens? It gives rise to an unsaturated hydrocarbon. So what kind of unsaturated hydrocarbon is coming here? It is ethene, and water is also formed. Okay, so now this reaction, what they call it as? They call it as a hydrogenation. Sorry, not hydrogenation. It is a, here this concentrated H2SO4 is a dehydrating agent. So why it is called as dehydrating agent? Because when it is reacting, it gives rise to what? Water, that is H2O. Now if you just see the below reaction, C2H5OH gives rise to, that is when it is heated with the concentrated H2SO4, it gives rise to an unsaturated hydrocarbon, that is ethene, along with water, that is C2H5 plus H2O. Here how this ethene is formed is, here the OH, okay, the hydrogen is removed from the OH, that is hydroxyl group, and one hydrogen is removed from the C2H5. Thus what happens here? The double bondage is formed between the carbon and hydrogen when there is a removal of OH and one H from the ethanol, and it gives what? It gives the ethene along with the water. Okay, so now we'll just see the another carbon compound, that is ethanoic acid. Usually this ethanoic acid is also called as acetic acid. Where you can find this acetic acid? Actually in the chapter acid, base and salt, you would have come across this acetic acid, that is vinegar. In vinegar we have this acetic acid, and it is a weak acid. It is a weak acid. Now we'll just see what are the properties, and then the uses, and then the reaction. Okay, so in the first case itself, as I said, vinegar. So vinegar, for what purpose we'll use? We'll use for the cleaning purpose, isn't it? So what the main use of this is nothing but for cleaning purpose. Okay, now we'll just see what are the properties. Okay, so here, since it is an acid, that is, since acetic acid, so it tastes a sour taste, and the smell will be kind of odor smell, and it is a colorless liquid. Okay, so this already you would have studied about this acetic acid. I mean, in generally acid you would have studied. Okay, so here the acid, since acetic acid has all the properties or all the characteristics of an acid. Okay, and it is what? It is soluble in water. Okay, so now we'll just see the different reactions of this ethanoic acid. Okay, the first reaction is esterification reaction. So what is this esterification reaction? Okay, when this ethanoic acid reacts with ethanol, or in simple words, when acid and alcohol reacts, it gives rise to an compound, that is ester. it gives rise to the compound called as ester, okay, or ethyl ethanoate. Ethyl ethanoate, or in simple words we can just call it as ester, okay, ester, okay, in presence of concentrated hydrochloric acid, concentrated H2SO4. Okay. So this reaction, that is when an carboxylic acid and an alcohol is reacting and gives rise to ester, is known as esterification. Actually this esterification reaction is very important in this ethanoic acid. Okay, so they can ask what is a esterification reaction. So what is an esterification reaction? In a reaction when carboxylic acid and alcohol reacts to form ester is called as esterification reaction or just esterification. Okay, so now the next reaction is saponification. So saponification is nothing but when this ester reacts with an base. When this ester reacts with an base, it gives rise to an acid and a alcohol. Okay, so kind of a reversible reaction you can just see. Okay, so in the previous reaction you would have seen that acid and alcohol reacts to form a salt and water. Okay, acid and alcohol. Okay, acid and alcohol, when reacting together they give rise to the ester and along with that water. Here it is totally reversed. Okay, reversed in the sense, now ester reacts with a base. Ester reacts with a base to give out, okay, to give out the carboxylic acid and alcohol. Carboxylic acid and alcohol is formed. Okay, so you could see here the sodium. Okay, when ester reacts with sodium hydroxide solution, the sodium salt of the carboxylic acid and the parent alcohol are formed. This is called saponification. So esterification is what? When carboxylic acid and alcohol react to form ester, and this saponification is what? When ester reacts with a base, it gives rise to sodium salt of carboxylic acid and alcohol. So this is what they call it as saponification. So in the example they have given that ethyl ethanoate reacts with sodium hydroxide to form sodium acetate, which is a acid, sodium acetate and ethanol. So CH3COO C2H5 plus NaOH gives CH3COONa plus C2H5OH. Okay, so these are the two important reactions you should know about this. I mean, two important reactions, that is esterification reaction and saponification reaction. There are some more reactions, that is ethanoic acid reacts with base, that is when acid and base reacts, what they will give? They will give salt and water, isn't it? That is a general reaction, or you can just say, you can just give a neutralization explanation also. So in acid, base and salt, as well as in the first chapter chemical reactions and equations, you would have come across this neutralization reaction. So what is this neutralization reaction? It is when acid reacts with base, it gives rise to what? Salt and water. The same thing here also, when ethanoic acid reacts with base, it gives out what? It gives out a salt and water. Salt and water. Okay. And the last reaction is when this ethanoic acid reacts with carbonates and bicarbonates. So here they are given hydrogen carbonates, which the another name for hydrogen carbonate is nothing but what? Bicarbonates. So same thing, the same reaction you would have studied in the acid, base and salt. What happens when acid reacts with bicarbonate or carbonate? It gives rise to what? Carbon dioxide, isn't it? It forms a salt. Along with the salt, it gives rise to carbon dioxide and water. Okay. So here ethanoic acid reacts with carbonates and hydrogen carbonates to form salt, water and carbon dioxide. Okay, so in this the important thing is esterification and saponification, and the other two reactions which is already you would have studied in the previous chemistry chapters, that is acid base and salt and chemical reactions and equations. Okay, so in today's video what you have studied, we have studied the some important carbon compounds, that is ethanoic acid and ethanol. Okay, so in ethanol the important thing is you should know the for what purpose this ethanol is used and the reactions of this ethanol, okay, uses and properties in sense chemical properties. And for ethanoic acid the important thing is esterification, saponification, okay, and few uses of ethanoic acid. Since it is an acid only, I mean just if you know that it is used in cleaning purpose or washing purpose, it's more than enough. Okay, so thank you so much students.